Hey guys, and welcome to another Interstellar Modeler. In this brief video, what I'm going to do is show you how I made the stand or the base for the Space 1999 Eagle. So when I was kind of looking around to see what I could use as a base, I actually came across this here, which is just a desk organizer. It's something I had laying around. I wasn't using it. Basically, I was going to throw it away. So I was looking at it and decided it was a pretty good size for the base. So my first thought was just to paint it black and just put the model on top of it. But then I decided to try and make something that was a little bit more interesting to look at. So I decided I was going to go ahead and paint it black, and then if I laid a styrene piece of plastic here that was colored orange and kind of detail that to make it look like a landing pad, it might look a little more interesting. And then it occurred to me if I took a drill and just drilled some holes and mounted some LEDs, it'd look even better. So that's what I decided to do. So here you have the piece here that's been drilled out with the holes. The holes have been separated a particular distance from each other so it looks even. And then I'm going to use 3mm LEDs. These are just white LEDs with a resistor already pre-wired. And I'm just going to hook everything up into one switch. Then this is the styrene piece of plastic. It's already been painted orange. And what I'm going to do is use pastels to create some interesting surface details there. And that is pretty much it. So, alright, so here's the orange surface, and what I'm going to try to do now is use pastels to duplicate this look here. These, of course, are shots from the original show. So let me go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how it looks when I'm done. Okay, so basically what I'm doing here is just laying down masking tape and just taking a brush and just using black pastels, just brush along the pigment onto the surface here, and just creating some different geometric shapes, basically just rectangles here and lines. And so it's coming along here, and I'll show you more progress in just a second. So just trying to create this squared off area here. What I've done here now is I've laid down masking tape, of course, here, and just applied the pastels along the edge here, darkening the edges and kind of tapering the darkness off as you get towards the middle. And this is the finished area here. So I'm going to keep going along here, and I'll show you when I'm done. Alright, I'm almost done here, and what I'm doing here is creating this dot pattern that you can see in the picture here. And essentially to do that, what I have done is I've taken a cover off a notebook. It's just a clear acetate cover here. And it was a spiral bound notebook, and these are the holes that were created for the spine of the notebook. So I'm just using that to lay down onto the surface here and just applying some pastels lightly along there, and it should create that dot pattern. Once again, this is a picture from the series I pulled off the internet, and here now is the finished pad. So this didn't take long to do. Matter just using some masking tape and some grounded up pastels there and applying it with a soft brush, something like that. And yeah, what you come up with is something that is a reasonable facsimile anyway of that. I wish I had room for a huge landing pad like that, but since I don't, this will have to do. And here we now have the completed base. The base has also been wired up with LEDs all along the perimeter here. And let me just go ahead and turn those on for you. Alright, and you can see it makes a pretty nice display. I don't have the room for the huge landing pad. It would be great if you had something like that, but this will make a nice display, as you saw in the previous video, for the Eagle. So it was fairly simple to put together. Let me show you real quickly the underside and how everything's wired up. And this is essentially what it looks like. They're just 3mm LEDs that are all wired together into one power source here. It's just a 9-volt battery and a slide switch there on the side. So again, this piece was made out of a desk organizer. You can see all the little compartments here that you can put pencils and things in. And I wasn't using it, so I converted it into this, and it actually worked out pretty nicely to be able to wire the LEDs and even have a little compartment with the battery. The battery's just held in place with some Velcro there, so I need to change it to just change out the battery, but that battery should last a long time. So I wish I could give you the manufacturer of this desk organizer here, but I just found it at an office supply store. The dimensions, however, are about 10 3/4 long, if you include the lip here, by 7.5 inches this way. So that wraps it up here. If you have any questions about making this base in particular, let me know. You can certainly contact me on my YouTube channel or email me. Thanks again for watching. I always appreciate it, and I'll catch you next time.